The air was thick with humidity as Jake and Emily wandered deeper into the enchanting forest. Jake, the more adventurous of the two, led the way with a mischievous grin on his face. His sandy blonde hair was perpetually tousled, and his blue eyes sparkled with the thrill of the unknown. Emily, with her auburn hair pulled back into a neat ponytail, followed closely behind. Her green eyes were wide with curiosity, tinged with just a hint of apprehension. She was the cautious one, always considering the consequences of their actions. They had heard the stories of the forest since they were children. Tales of ancient trees that whispered secrets, streams filled with crystalline water, and mystical creatures that lurked in the shadows. Today, driven by a sense of daring and a desire to uncover the truth, they had decided to explore it for themselves. As they walked, they began to notice subtle changes in their surroundings. The air grew cooler and a soft, melodious hum seemed to emanate from the trees. Jake stopped abruptly, turning to Emily with a look of awe. "Do you hear that?" he whispered. Emily nodded, straining her ears to catch the sound. It was as if the forest itself was singing to them, a hypnotic tune that beckoned them further. The path was becoming less defined, overgrown with thick foliage that seemed to close in around them. Yet, the strange melody kept them moving forward as though they were under a spell. Suddenly, they stumbled upon a clearing bathed in dappled sunlight. In the center stood a colossal tree, its trunk wide enough to house a small room. Intricate carvings adorned its bark, symbols and figures that seemed to dance in the shifting light. Jake approached it with reverence, running his fingers over the carvings. Emily held back, feeling a sudden rush of unease. Moments later, the ground beneath them began to shimmer, and from the roots of the tree emerged a figure made of light. It was neither entirely human nor entirely animal, but a harmonious blend of both. The figure spoke in a voice that was both ancient and infinitely wise. "You who seek the truths of this forest, know that it is not your courage alone that will guide you. It is your hearts and your bond with each other." Jake and Emily exchanged glances, their initial thrill melding into a profound sense of purpose. They spent what felt like hours conversing with the figure, learning about the forest's ancient guardians and the role it played in maintaining balance in their world. As dusk began to settle, the figure offered them a gift, a single leaf imbued with the forest's magic. "This will guide you back and remind you of your journey," it said. As they made their way out of the forest, the leaf glowing softly in Emily's hand, they knew their lives had been irrevocably changed. They had witnessed something extraordinary, and their bond was stronger than ever, sealed by the whispers of the enchanting forest.